Ahoy, Dora!
And I'm Boots.
Today we're going to find the missing pieces of the cell membrane.
Before exploring the cell membrane, we first need to understand the basics. A phospholipid is a lipid where one of the fatty acids is replaced by a phosphate group. An amphipathic molecule is a molecule that is both hydrophilic and hydrophobic. The phospholipids are made up of two molecules, the head and the tail. The phospholipid tail faces the watery environment, which means it is hydrophilic, so it is polar and it readily absorbs or dissolves water. The phospholipid tail is isolated from the water, which means it is hydrophobic, or nonpolar, so it does not have a charge and it repels the water. The phospholipid bilayer has two layers of phospholipids that are arranged according to their properties. But before we go any further, first help Dora find the protein channel.
Have you seen the protein channel?
I know I haven't seen the protein channel. We need to find it, Dora.
Oh no, it's Swiper! Come back here! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Aw, man! Look! We found the protein channel!
The protein channel are a bunch of proteins that transports items in and out of the cell through the cell membrane. Good job, Dora. Everyone, we finally found the protein channel. Do you know what a channel is? That's right! A channel is when some proteins have channels that allow passive transport in and out of the cell. However, there are other functions that happen in the cell membrane. Carriers bind to substances' membranes, change shape, and then transport them around the cell. Another one is recognition. Some proteins help cells by differentiating between self and non-self cells. And then there are receptors, which span the whole membrane to send information on the inside and the outside of the cell. And last but not least, we have enzymes, which are proteins that help speed up the rate of reactions in the membranes. And of course, there are other proteins too. First, there are integral proteins, which are embedded in the plasma membrane and have amphithetic properties, which means they can have both hydrophilic and hydrophobic properties, like in here. They are also transmembrane. And lastly, we have peripheral proteins, which is one up here. The peripheral protein is polar, which means it's also hydrophilic, and the proteins that are attached to the outside of the plasma membrane.
The thing about the phospholipid is the cholesterol. Do you know what cholesterol is? Yeah, that's right! So a cholesterol is a steroid that is made up of a nonpolar part comprising four ring-like structures. And another part is the glycoprotein. The glycoproteins are proteins that contain chains attached to the amino acids. That was so fun! What was your favorite part of the cell membrane? Me too! What about you, Boots?
My favorite part was when we found the protein channel.
Wow. Thanks for watching!
Thanks for coming on an adventure with us.